Hey guys, welcome back again to Metaphor ReFantazio. When we last left off, we finally went through Louis' dungeon. Now all we have to do is wait 10 days until Louis Suri, so we can sneak past in and trying to get what is most likely would be the book where the spell is for us to liberate our prince of his curse. So upon RG these days, we're gonna be prioritizing on finishing off, continuing on some of the bonds. Maybe, I don't want to say yet to finishing them, but also any other type of quest that we have left, we'll also go through them as well. So yeah, guys, without further ado, let's get right into the episode. So last time, I've been mentioned that there's actually a merchant here that is available only in certain days, and it has something that could prove useful on terms of the archetype XP. So it should be around here. I would have to check again what days was there, but we still have time until that day comes. So let me check.
Yeah?
So, okay, so supposedly it should be available on Water's Day. We need to check when that would be. So it could either be in Flames Day and Water's Day. We'll definitely check on those both days. So let's check the calendar because so we can have to pass a week. So that's the day Louis Suri and infiltrate the Corodius. So that's gonna be interesting. So that's the deadline, which you already got that handled. So I guess we're gonna have to wait until these days. So let's check what we're gonna have to do, and I'm gonna sneeze in a bit. It pains me. I apologize. All right, there we go. All right, so so we have the following. So they're not ready yet. And the only one ready is Bardon. Wouldn't mind, because that way we can get some more ranks on the commander. So let's go do that. So he should be in Martira.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
So that's what it's come to.
Right, so let's check.
I can't believe.
Wait. Oh yeah. Sorry, it's not up here. I got the. Still got the habit. It was always down here in the where the fountain is. I would have to check. Always here now.
I'm out of
Right.
ideas.
Bardon, I miss you, buddy.
You've come.
Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. I got something I want to show you. You have a wee bit of time? Sure, show me.
I am gladdened.
Great! Come with me.
Brilliant.
Look here. We rebuilt the town's defense barriers. Not just here either, but all the entrances to town. Plus, we doubled the guard and deployed them throughout town. Nobody want to do us harm. Will be getting in now.
Now then.
Now I can focus on other things. On the far more insidious dread plague in the town. Are there bad people here? Like your political opposition? Like the people who oppose you? Something like that. And they're fairly powerful, sorry to say. When one of them has a following, well, getting rid of him can be a bit of a toughie.
This is.
What the hell are you doing to this town, Bardon?
Huh?
Sir Gratius, what business brings you here? Don't play the fool, Bardon. Explain this special taxes plan of yours. Oh, well, that plan was right necessary to build the barrier you see here before you.
Seriously?
Spending the people's money so carelessly, we have no need for such defenses. Do you honestly believe Martyr will be attacked?
Oh no?
We're not to prepare for anything. Do you not agree? Besides, weren't you the one doing out funding from donations to the town's leading figures? Surely you had a cause.
What?
Where did you hear that?
In other words,
Not only did I hear about it, I managed to recover those very funds. And that's why these barriers were finished ahead of schedule. In truth, I'm grateful to you, Sir Grastius.
what did you say?
You mock me, but you'll regret making an enemy of me. Out of my way! Hey! What an absolute ass. How dare he push a wee little laddie? Here. Hey, are you alright there? There, you're not hurt. Now head on home. Mom! This scary armor is talking. It's talking!
What?
Wait, don't be frightened. He ran away. Am I really this scary of a fellow? Nay, he's just falling victim to Gratia's sneaky little machinations. I've got to keep my guard up,
Then,
and I must prove to Gratius that no injustice will be happening in my watch. I see you in a whole new light. Don't let things escalate. Children really do fear you. I see you in a whole new light. I'm seeing you in a whole new light, Bardon.
all right.
Well, I'd rather not have to resort to such methods. But I tell ye, I shudder to even think about that man being a governor.
The truth is,
I mean, I'll confess he was the clergyman I thought he would do well in the position. Because I thought him a splendid fellow at first. But in truth, he's a scoundrel who only wants to control the town. Honestly, thinking it all, maybe I'm not such a great judge of character. First Lady Joanna and now Gostrius. I've got some need it in me, and it seems to just invite tragedy.
if so then,
If I want to fix this, I cannot show any more mercy, which is why I've got a spy on Gotrius. That's a good idea.
Nicely done.
That sounds like a good idea. Right. That little snoop is how I managed to get a hold of that bribe. What's been discussed.
I suppose.
We need to place safety above all else. Can't have folks like Godry just prowling about. You know, it's for your sake too that I'm cleaning up the
You
town.
hear me?
Don't you see I want to unite the people under your banner? That requires removing certain obstacles. Things are fine as it is. That's
Really
reassuring.
amazing.
Thank you, that's very reassuring. Glad you appreciate it. I'll direct more of my efforts to it then. And I won't feel truly fit to be governor until I repay your favour and preserve the peace. I feel Bardon's ambition as governor and his increasingly deep faith towards me. So rank 4, what was it?
It's not enough.
Improved defense from the whole party in the back row. Oh, that's actually really nice. I don't remember if I actually read that. Maybe I just kind of overlooked it. That's actually really nice. I'm glad that I have that. Well, curiously, as one day ends and another begins, Barnum will send a parcel. Now I have a rare chance of receiving supplies from Barnum due to the effects of care package. Thank you.
So long.
Well, no time like the present. I'll have to take my leave of you for today. Apologies. Sweet.
Right.
Hey, the guards keeps looking over here.
Yeah.
I know. Can't even relax in my own town anymore. I thought if we left things to Bardon, he'll finally have some peace and quiet. I see. So obviously having so much like patrol and that kind of stuff, it kind of limits, I guess, privacy. Let's just call it. And I think that's something that Bardon should always consider. Like, you want the actual proper thing you're doing, but not entirely. I decided to return to the group. We have 1,300. Back to Bright Haven Tower, Tavern. I hear a voice. I don't. Oh, Alonso's available. We can actually do that. We want Alonso. Alonso. And Heinzman is ready as well. Interesting how you're available. Hey, what the heck? Everybody. Yo, okay. I'll take it. Alright, judging by the looks of it, I'm going to focus on Alonso because I've heard he's very difficult to keep up. Because of certain days, so I'm definitely going to focus on doing. Hey, we can do that. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry. Just leave me alone. I can't do that. With overflowing tolerance, I conveyed my willingness to take on the sorrows and regrets anguishing Alonso. It worked! Well, if anyone was going to pester me, I'm glad it's you.
Sorry.
Could you spare me a bit of time? No problem.
Thank you, truly.
Thank you. I did some more digging on the landowner who burned down my village. And when I thought I hit the bottom, I found more behind him that I hadn't unearthed before. In the end, he's nothing more than a pawn for someone else. I thought I had the upper hand, shadowing him and those he associates with. But they've been looking into me as well. They untangle the web of lies that is Cuculus and struck first. What a fool I've been. My village, my mother, they're all gone. I've lost everything. You reap what you sow. Why the fuck would I say that? I'm sorry. You have to be strong. Be strong. I just wanted to save my hometown. His taxes were extortion, and he siphoned the village trade's profits away for himself. My once peaceful village was trampled by poverty and the ills that accompany it. He caused only torment for them. So I struck back. I thought I could fix things for them, that my mother would be happy. But I got too caught up with my heroics and underestimated him. He couldn't have burned down the village on his own.
Damn it all.
Even if the village was rid of the landowner, someone else is backing him. An even more powerful enemy who'd be left unscathed. I endangered everyone's lives because I didn't realize that. And it was my mother, my own mother, who paid the price. Die, they said. In all my waking hours, in all my dreams, I hear the villagers demanding my death. I only began this endeavor to free them, to give them their joy back. So if my death is what will give them that now, I have to. Your mother wouldn't want this. What about our friendship? Don't be rash. Your mother wouldn't want this. But did your mother wish for you to die? My mother's? Mother wanted me to live. But what's the point in living when all I have are my sins?
Please.
Why? Why do you not blame me? Blaming you changes nothing. Make amends by living. I won't kick you while you're down. Blaming you, making amends by living. That would be a good answer. Make amends by living. Because living is the only way to atone for those sins. Live to atone? Not by dying? I wonder if there's anything else, anything I can still do. I don't think there is. But just just because you believe in me. I think I can go on living just a little longer. I can sense the tremendous trust Alonso has placed in me by sharing his darkest thoughts. Come on, Alonso. Don't think those thoughts.
Your mother wanted, right?
Discounts the prices at magic shops and all cities, and increase the monetary reward for completing requests. That's actually gonna be awesome. Let's go. I have not the slightest clue what to do next. I'm not a good person. Not only how my mother was, and I don't have some special power like you do. Like you do. You were right. It would have been rather hasty of me to end my life here and now. Thank you, Phantom. I finally realized that as long as I have you, the world is mine to fool. Do visit again. I'll set the stage. I have some fun tricks in store for you. I don't know what Alonso's scheming this time, but at least it seems he regained the will to live.
Good night.
Alonso waved nonchalantly as we parted, and I returned to the inn. What was he up to?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I hope he doesn't tell me to do anything brash. That's a letter and a package from Bardon.
Look at this.
I wish I could do more, but for now, this will have to do. Stay safe. Great fairy dust. Thanks. Alright, Meadows Day. Let's see what we can do now.
Hey, listen!
Hey, there's the Coliseum in Brighthaven. You fight monsters gathered from all over. And if you win, you get a prize.
Brighthaven Coliseum is quite well known. It's always crowded, except during stormy weather. To bring the dangerous monsters directly into the city doesn't seem especially safe, but I suppose the experience is worth the risk. I can certainly see the appeal. Let's say we visit it later. The ferryman ought to know where the Coliseum is. We've been there. We've been there, Einsbay. What are you talking about?
Well then.
Alright, let's see what we have. Nobody's available, so let's give it the Coliseum a try. Seems it is available by the looks of it, so.
Let's go!
To the Coliseum. Maybe we can regain population from that. Alright, let's give some gold beetle to this man. I see you returned. And have you found any gold beetles for me? Hand over the gold beetles. How many? Oh, an excellent gold beetle delivery. This will be a great boon for my research. Here's what I promised. Venom Ward Charm. It's gold, so that's rare. It's a tremendously useful item that protects you from dragon poison. Well, not that I have ever tried it myself.
Maybe.
So, if you have items that protect you from dragons, you're no regular bug researcher, are you?
Sure. But you see, the gold beetles here, I have a slightly different shine depending on the magnet it lives. Right now, all I am doing is attempting to resolve that mystery. There are still gold beetles hiding out there. If you find any more, please bring them to me. If you find another 13, making 25 in total, I'll give you these claw breakers in exchange.
Got it. If we'll find more, we'll bring them to you.
With my old eyes and joints, I simply cannot catch them myself. I'm counting on you. Sure thing. Sweet. So let's... hold on. Actually, we also should
What now?
just get some appeal and purifications as well to some of the stuff we have. Alright, so let's see what we just got. Venom. Oh my god! A mystical charm that nullifies even the vile poison of dragons. Prevents poison, malady, paralysis, hex, burn, and frostbite. And all stats by 3? Excuse me? What is that? He uses cards. Oh no, he can use something else. We actually should give that to him. Increases success of stealing skills. Wow, that is a really good one. Wait, can I give one? I was supposed to. I might as well give that to myself. That's actually a really good one. All stats by 3. That's insane. Wow. Better keep my eye open for this one. Okay, so let's check this Coliseum. Welcome, warriors, to the Varmanerov Coliseum. We're currently holding a ranked league tournament. If you want to participate, first you'll have to test your abilities with a certification battle.
Whoa.
So in order to fight here, you have to prove your strength in a battle? There are rewards after we prove it, right?
Rewards? What happened to the thrill of the fight? This is a home of vaunted warriors. A contest of strength. But yes, if you win, you get a prize according to your rank. Certification battle, that sounds easy, you're thinking. Well, think again. We've brought in some special monsters this time around. A terrifying beast with a body as hard as rock and temper worse than that. It's a fearsome beast. The perfect foe to separate the weak from the warriors. And to make it more interesting, we instituted a special rule. You have to win quickly. Don't want our audience yawning now, do we? So don't dawdle. That about covers it, though. Care to get certified?
Let's give
I'm
it a
in.
shot.
I'm all for proving ourselves. But I think we should make sure we're prepared first.
Clean fight.
Great. When you're ready, I'll be here. I'm excited to see you fight.
Let's give it our all.
Okay, so we do. So it's like a quest. Good thing we did Alonso's. That's actually really nice. Okay, so I'm going to suggest that we should go to the end. It's not the spider den. It's the
Let's go.
the greatest catch. Because we're gonna talk with this guy over here.
Fancy a bit of info.
Does he have?
A bit of info.
No. We already got this. We already got this. Sorry, I'm. No, we already got this. Okay, so it doesn't have anything.
Hey, listen.
All
Well,
right.
I'm more than prepared. So
Let's head there right away.
better go in without knowing anything. So it seems there's also I can increase courage
Do you
here.
need something?
Welcome. This test is for the Gauntlet Challenge. If you're here for the Rank League, please speak with my associate. Gauntlet Challenge. As the name suggests, you'll battle monsters in rapid succession. Can you withstand 30 consecutive battles, or will you throw in the towel? We offer 3 tiers of fights in the Gauntlet Challenge: Bronze, Silver, and Gold. Each tier gets progressively harder if you hadn't figured that out. The better you perform in the Rank League, the more advanced levels in the Gauntlet Challenge you can face. So show us your grit. What it will be. If I take it on the Gauntlet Challenge, my courage will probably
What do
increase.
you think?
Up to 30 matches, huh? Sounds grueling and tough, but it's up to you. You want to try the Gauntlet Challenge? I'm actually not going to do that just yet. Of course, it's your life on the line, not mine. I want to know how this works. Like, if I do manage to go through 30, how much does that increase? And still interested in the certification battle? Remember, you can't just win, you have to win fast. All set? Yeah, that's the thing that I'm more worried about. So, this takes a day. So, what I'm going to do is actually going to save here. And obviously, I am going to... No. We're going to save here as well. Because that way, if anything happens, I can just load up here again. Alright, ready to go. Got it, I'll go around everyone up.
Get out there and fight like your life's depending on it. Because it damn well is.
Definitely gonna push, so. Nothing new, really.
All right, let's show him what we can do. Yeesh,
Correct,
they're
man, you-
pretty tough.
Level
Better
33.
be careful.
I have my methods.
Let's go.
Right. we do
Everyone, to the front.
I shall move. I shall sword master. No, not this. I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down.
that. There was this-
Magic Knight.
Do a night proclamation here.
waiting. Just poison. This is nothing. Hulkenberg's poisoned. We gotta
I
be careful
need
before the
distance.
toxins begin.
How about this?
3 turns or less?
The battle won't hold back. Hold on, I'll get some distance.
Hulkenberg's
Commander!
down.
Fire!
The
What?
attack was nullified?
In the
They're
Wow.
so fireproof.
I call upon
You better
royal
use
power
something
within.
else.
The power of lightning.
What was that?
That's no good.
Hulkenberg's poisoned.
Well, I could
We
just
gotta be
rewind
careful
back.
before the toxins- All right, let's show
Falling
him what
back.
we can do.
Now
So we know what to
accept your
hit.
fate. How about this?
Do that.
Let's go.
It really doesn't matter what formation I do.
Everyone,
So,
to the front.
so that does more. Now we do more damage. Okay, so judging by the looks of it,
They're totally
I can't hit with
fireproof.
fire, so slash is gonna be the thing.
Hack and slash.
Still does a good amount of damage. Very heavy rush. Okay, so any physical it resists.
That's finesse.
Nice.
Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Some darker arts.
Let's stay calm. I'm all prepared. No, this won't work. Here.
I owe you. I shall sword master.
I stand ready.
Allies, together.
Let justice prevail. Burst forth!
Hulkenberg, pull yourself together.
I don't think I'm gonna beat it in one turn, in 3 turns.
That's no good.
Captain, they've got your defenses down.
Face me. Rancor. Formidable indeed.
No, I think we still can do it.
Maybe I won't hold back. Lightning.
Yeah, we did it. Not bad.
Bravo.
That was an incredible fight. And what in the world was that magic you used? Whatever it was, you passed the certification battle. You officially earned your place in the ranked league. First thing first, check your rank insignia and your reward for this time.
Mission accomplished.
Sweet.
Huh.
Okay, and then what's next? What happens next?
In the ranked league, you participate against challenges in your same ranked tier. Since you only just completed the certification battle, you got Bronze 2, Bronze 3. After that, there's Bronze 2 and Bronze 1. You'll fight through these higher ranks, one by one. Overcome Bronze 1 and you'll reach Silver 3, at which point you'll receive a special reward. Those who may make it to Silver are pretty capable warriors, but the highest rank is Gold 1. And if you make it to that, we'll be able to take on the greatest battle in the Colosseum history. You'll fight 9 battles in total. Win, and you'll be king of the Colosseum. Exciting, but you're literally at the bottom now. It's a long road. The reward for Bronze 1 is a valuable piece of equipment called Fortune's Grasp. These gauntlets will egg you on to gain experience faster. Oh, that's something we're interested. Very interested. The reward for Silver 1 is more impressive. It's a full moon medal. Put it on and it will recover your MP. And the reward for Gold 1 is a gambler's manual. The treasure of the Colosseum, this legendary tome will increase the power of your deadliest blows. Of course, we have rewards for other tiers too. I can see you're a talented bunch, so keep taking on the rank league to hone your skills and make it to the top.
I see.
It's like a pretty big commitment, but I suppose that it's still a great place to take some practice and all the same. The Bronze 1 reward sounds pretty cool. If we take it on the challenge, your courage might improve too. Well, we should be heading back for now, though. You seem pretty tired from the fight. Let's rest up.
That's definitely going to be helpful. Judging from the webpage that we watched that last time. Which you guys actually specifically told me that that the courage shouldn't be actually not high priority. I mean, as for pure honesty, what I see so far in the game, courage by far. I'm not sure if later on it's more important or it gives me some more of the quests and that kind of stuff. I'm not so entirely sure. If it's sort of quest-wise, it's very self-explanatory because most of the quests that I accept, they give me courage in and of itself. And now this has a bunch of quests, so it really comes down to how I take this on. And specifically, we have also the Gauntlet Challenge as well, so that also increases courage. So this is like the best place to increase your courage. So I would say that if I want courage, I'm most likely going to take this place on. Alright, Brownhaven. So let's see whom is available. Because we saw that Heinz is available, which we're going to do. And Brigida. So what I'm going to do is going to spend time with Brigida.
Alright.
Because we want some time with Brigida.
Where to?
Let's go there. Alright.
If you can, I'll be much obliged.
Skateboarding. Fun. Oh. An Elden Kid. You're one of Lady Brigida's contacts then?
I am.
I've been assigned to stand guard here. She told me not to let anyone but an Elden Kid through. And you're an Elden, sure as anything. No reason to turn you away, so come on in, I suppose.
Okay. Brigida, what's up? I didn't expect you to show up. You hear the criers?
Everyone!
The Igniter's terrorist hideout has been burnt to the ground. Local village a front of criminal fiends, torch thanks to the renowned Igniter merchant Lady Brigida Licown.
This time!
Those fearmongers cried of the dangers of the magic Igniters and planned to raid our royal capital, Grand Trad, once its people were unarmed.
Hear ye! Hear ye!
However, they have been brought to justice through the overwhelming power of magic Igniters. 3 cheers for Lady Brigida. 3 cheers for magic Igniters.
There you have it. Burnt to the ground. But they're lying. But they're lying. It's my word versus the voice of the country. Even then, you believe in me? I didn't do anything. But the people I met then at the village, they're dead now.
Those people.
They were no anti-igniter group. It was the Sanctus Church. Or rather, those who perform its dirty work. They wanted the world to see the Igniters and the only defense they have against the violence around them. And so they set a village ablaze to prove their point. And by taking my dog, they made me a tool in their scheme, making it look like the work of an anti-igniter group. They knew I would set up to slaughter those responsible. Even though you stopped me before anything happened, someone else raised the village and named me responsible.
You get it, right?
In short, this is a warning. From here on, they'll ask nothing less than total, unquestioned obedience. Are you giving in?
Hang on.
Are you giving in? Do I have any other choice? The world is a horrific place, defined by inequality and intolerance, and the ones who shape it are the wealthy few who sit atop it. In other words, the church.
In those days,
I had friends of my own when I was a child of poverty. Even through all the sludge and mire, we survived together, broke bread together. They all died slow. Starvation or torture took them. The Sanctus Church wheedles the strong and takes from the weak, their wealth and their lives.
I
remember holding their cold bodies in my arms. That's when I decided, from then on, I'd be the one doing the taking. If the weak always die, if they'll lose everything, then I become stronger. I'd be on the side that takes. I wouldn't let anyone steal what I had. I swore it. I threw away my heart, threw away my hope, and now I've clawed my way here. Made myself an underling of the same church that killed my friends. And still, even once you climb out of hell, there's only another circle of it waiting for you. It never ends. How far must I fight them? How much must I take from them to ensure they can no longer tear things from my grasp? I'll be your head next, so I'll be the church slave. I'll be whoever they need me to be. They can't hurt me. You can't give in to fear. That won't change anything. You can't give in to fear.
Listen.
I know you're scared, but you can't give in into them.
up.
Shut up! Shut up, shut up, shut up! With all you must have been through, how can you live a life like that and still believe in light in this world? What do you? Why wouldn't you let me give up? Brigida's vulnerability and her desire to be saved bring pain to my heart.
Why? Why did you?
But that's who I am. It significantly reduces the amount of costs to the emergent lineage and significantly improves the emergent rate of the mag exchange. Phantom, when you think of this world you want to create, what do you imagine there? Smiling faces? It won't be hell. Hope.
Right.
It sounds a country too bright for me. I wish I could have a heart like yours, strong and beautiful. It's okay, Brigida. I'll calm Brigida down and waited until she fell asleep before I left the room.
Time marches on.
MC's
and the
kinda
age of a new king draws nearer.
I can see he's already fit for king.
More than the prince. Judging by how I look at it.
Well then.
Oh, who's available? I hear a voice. How did it come to this? Uh-oh, something happened. Oh, I think one more day and we can actually get to that certain merchant, so. So we're going to Martira.
Let's go.
Alright, let's see. I always forget that he's not here. He's up here. So I wonder what happened now. Something tells me that did not go well.
You've come.
Oh, you're here. Glad you're well. I'll be frank with you. There's been an incident. Thankfully nobody died. But they surely could have. And now the crafty fellow who did it, he wouldn't confess even if we backed him into a corner. So I'm thinking of striking a deal with him. But you know, the thing is, I'm not very skilled at negotiating. Just be yourself. Convince Bardo with my eloquence.
What?
Be myself, you say. And what? Just face the problem head on like there's nothing to be afraid of? Just be honest to a fault? It certainly seems a far better thing than working out some plan. I can only be myself after all. Got to play the hand I was dealt. Many thanks to you, Phantom. Won't you come with me? Of course.
Thank you, truly.
I thank you for being here. I've made up my mind now. Come on.
Listen to me.
Listen, all of ye. Someone here set a fire to the administration building. We managed to put it out before anyone got hurt. But this is treason. The traitors should come forward immediately. Did you want to become a governor so badly that you would go this far, Sir Grand Truce?
What?
Surely you don't mean to say that I'm the one behind this?
I know who it was.
Oh, I'm done listening to you and all your denials. Take him away. Sirs, isn't it obvious the fight is Bardon on plot? Yes, Bardon, your own position is safe if you are a scapegoat. How uncharacteristically intelligent of you.
What did you say?
What are you saying now?
Listen to me.
My fellow townspeople, would you go on never questioning this man? Look what's happened to your town under his rule.
Seriously.
Guards are treating you like prisoners, spying on you, reporting on you. Is this place your town or
Let's do
theirs?
this.
Furthermore, is this man in any way fit to govern? I propose we hold a vote and decide once and for all.
Huh?
Vote? Is that where we decide who governs?
No, I say.
Should you think I'm possibly done with integrity? I won't allow it. Oh yes, you will. The people should decide. Just like with the king. Well, that fellow is certainly all for it. Even though I assume you hate the idea. For myself, I think a vote will speak volumes. It will reveal to all here that you are the dangerous one, not I. Shut up, you conniving cur.
Wait.
Stay calm, Bardon.
What?
Ah, I hear ye.
I haven't a choice.
Fine. However, anyone who cheats will have to have the hail slapped into them.
I understood.
You'll understand that. I'm keeping a watchful eye. Don't forget it.
You're a great help indeed.
I thank you. I nearly forgot myself back there. I must say, everyone seems so frightened of me. Even the wee ones. They're even more scared than when they thought I was a phantasm. Got the way they look at me.
Got to say,
Hey, Phantom, tell me the truth. Tell me true. Have I erred when it comes to my methods? I'm leaning towards yes. You very well may have.
but then...
But whatever should I have done instead? I mean, I thought they'd understand my reasons soon enough. I wasn't monitoring them out of contempt. I'll tell you something. I've no choice but to just hope they'll come around. My duty is to protect the Weons from rampant villainy. Let's think of another strategy.
then.
There must be another strategy. Let's find one together. Your sincerity is always touching. Thank you much for being so thoughtful despite having your own business to contend with.
Hope I can always count on you for the best advice.
Still, though.
The vote will be held soon by the looks of things. I can't lose. I must protect the town. I say this as your comrade as well. I can feel Bardan's firm resolve and deep faith in me. There we go.
I wish I had better tidings for you.
Now we have another skill lineage. Escape artist. Improve the chance of escaping from squad battle. That's definitely going to be very useful.
Worry not. I became governor by forever striving to fulfill everyone's expectations. And that's how it should be.
He's pushing himself way too hard. Who's available? Wow, Alonso's still available.
I made my decision. This is my only choice.
Also comes to mind, maybe I should go talk with him. Well, let's do that. Let's talk with the...
Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? I've been waiting for you. Listen carefully. I'm putting a major new plan into motion.
What kind of plan?
Great, come with me.
Understand?
I've discovered something interesting. The landowner controls all the trade in the settlements around my village. So his valet often comes through the town.
Apparently.
However, I heard the landowner himself will be present for the next inspection. And that's when I plan to nab him.
What?
Nab him? How? Trust me, he'll behave himself.
Well.
But it would be near impossible to catch him if they come via a busy open street. I'll force them down the forest path where there'll be no witnesses. I've spread rumors about humans appearing on village roads for that express purpose. The men guarding him won't be an issue either. I'll lie in wait along the forest path and call out to him.
And then.
And I'd like for you to accompany me there as well.
Of course. Of course, it sounds like you'll need me.
Thank you.
I didn't expect you to agree so quickly. Thank you. We will change things. This world of greedy pigs gorging themselves on riches will come to an end.
How?
Seriously?
What is your plan exactly?
A long time ago, my mother brought home a weak sapling she found. The tree was practically dying, but it still bore a small fruit, and with it, seeds. My mother planted them and gave away the new saplings to our neighbors. Before long, there was an orchard in one corner of our village. The mere sight of it was breathtaking. My mother refused any credit. She said the tree itself wanted to grow, wanted to bear fruit. That's when I realized perhaps we all have something we'd like to see come to fruition. Within all of us, there's a seed of virtue wanting to blossom.
It's fine.
That's what I'm betting on. So, make sure you go out and change the world, Phantom.
What are you planning? Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Okay, leave it to me.
I'd expect no less from the future king I went along in.
I implore you.
May the seed grow into a large tree under which many gather. Hey, we're cultivating the future, hey?
I can sense Alonso resolves behind his grin and his high expectations of me.
You're all I have left in this world.
Thank you, Alonso.
Understand?
I can use my network to arrange which afternoon the inspection occurs. Let me know soon. I'll be waiting.
Great.
Time marches on,
We're
and
making a lot of
age
progress
a
here.
new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Alright, so. I should work on some royal virtues here.
All right then.
So let's see. We're almost done with wisdom, so maybe we should do that. Oh, imagination. I should really focus on. Forget at least imagination 3. That would be not bad. Right, so I don't see many. Oh wait, hold on. Now that we added, I almost even forgot. We were already gonna pass days already.
Let's go.
That's not what I wanted. I can even do strolls. That's another thing we should do as well.
All right then.
I think we just do that. Where is it? Night Prowler.
Let's go.
Yeah?
So I think it was around here, maybe.
All right then.
Hey, you.
I actually don't know exactly where it
Simply
is.
amazing.
All right.
Let's go.
Maybe here. It's supposed to be here in Brawler here, even.
Young man.
I think this is the guy.
Greetings.
Welcome. Oh my, what a young customer. And yet, that's quite the sword and at your belt. We pride ourselves on being a purveyor of only the finest apparel for the Navy as well as the local sailors. In addition to clothing, we also sell a variety of unusual accessories. Oceania is not just it's not just full of fishmongers, you know. Imports and maritime trade are the key to business in these parts. Now, let me find something that's absolutely perfect for you, dear. Let me think. Since it's Flames Day, how about this stormy sea ring? It's a ring decorated with the stormy seas of Oceania. When the weather gets rough, its power really shines. Oh!
Doc,
Seems like it'd be useful on days with bad weather. I'll buy it. Okay, so the next one is Water's Day. We should also keep an eye on. I suspected. You have excellent judgment, and it looks fantastic on you. Every day of the week, I'll be waiting with a new item just perfect for you. Do come again.
All right then.
Alright, so if that's the case, we
Where
go
to?
check that out. Because I actually
No.
want to check what that does. Alright, so let's go down here. Oh, is your crit? Ooh! Oh, wow! Engraved with Oceania's Surging Waves motif. In stormy weather, slash, pierce, strike, and almighty physical attacks will be critical. That will definitely go well with Stroll. Because that way he does more crits. So I'm actually giving that to him. Now, the downside is I need to give him a spell. And maybe we can sort that out now. I mean, he could just full on take the... That's the thing, though. Anyways, we do want to get focused on. Anyways, so judging by the looks of it, we can take on that quest.
All right,
so
then.
let's see. That's not what I
Where
wanted
to?
do. So let's go to the
let's go.
Grand Cathedral. Let's talk with that guy. Let's do strolls.
This heat is insufferable.
Save it.
So I think it was
What'll I do?
this guy? No. I forgot. It's been so many days. I forgot who it was.
What'll I do?
Wait, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, wait, no, it was this guy.
And what do you want?
You again? When will you learn? Did his fish stink? Can't think of a way to use that. Oh no, I'm an idiot. That's what I need. I thought. Never mind. Alright, if that's the case, we should also we should definitely focus on imagination. Let's go to Solomon Street. Let's talk to the guy with about the fairy story. I wonder if we've been a while with this guy. Ah, the fairy and the elder. I'm glad we met again. I told you the whole story about the fairy, but would you like to hear it again?
What do you want to do?
I see.
I see.
So if we're actually gonna do something like that, we might as well go somewhere here
Let's go.
and take care of that.
What in the blazes?
Say, now that I'm getting a look at you, do you happen to be an elder? My word, are you indeed? And did you come bearing bread? Bread? What are you talking about? Oh dear, you don't know the old tale? The one of the thief king and the elder's bread. It's a tale as warm as fresh baked bread. Dearie, would you like me to tell it to you? And that sounds like a nice story. Maybe it'll give us the warm fuzzies. If I listen to her story, I think I'll hone my
What do
imagination.
you want to do?
Sure, Warren, let's go ahead. Oh, well, this makes me rather nostalgic. Ahem. Once upon a time.
Long, long ago.
A gift arrived in a faraway village. It was a box, and inside this box were 8 delicious-looking loaves of bread. 8 people gathered around it, each belonging to a different tribe. Rusaint, Rogue, Clemmer, Ujif, Musteri, Nydia, Parapis, and Ishkia.
After that,
A Ujif lad jumped up and down in excitement and said, "We can share him, the way we all get to have one." But the Rusaint man shook his head. "Why would a Ujif like you need a whole loaf?" "I need a larger portion," he said. Then the old rogue woman spoke, saying, "You must respect your elders." The Clemmer scoffed at this. "This bread clearly causing a quarrel, so I'll be in charge of it," said the Clemmer woman. The other 7, of course, were none too happy about this plan.
after that,
The Ujif boy muttered quickly, "We really ought to share it between all of us." But no one had a mind to listen. The Musteri leaned in close to the boy and told him, "You're right, you know. But the wise move here is to just give up." The Musteri man left along with the Ujif boy, and then there remained 6 tribes for 8 loaves.
then
"We clearly can't share it equally," the Clemmer said. Then the Ishkia finally spoke. "Split the remaining 2 loaves into 3s," she offered. That way it can be equally split among the 6 of us. The Nydia woman quickly agreed, and she walked, saying she would grab a knife and return soon. The Parapus man laughed and said, "Finally, I get to have bread." But the remaining 3 made sour faces indeed.
dear.
"Oh, would you look at the time? We'll have to continue this another time. I promise I'll get to the end next time." I wonder what we'll have with these 8 people. All the different tribes. I feel like my imagination has gone up a little. Isn't that a famous fairy tale? Something like that? About I think with the whole bread thing? I think something like that happened. I don't remember which. If you guys can comment that.
Imagination.
Imagination, 'tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition.
Why, that's
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
Well then,
That's all of them at 3, so next up is 4. It's time I get back to the others. So now we can do straws. Hope that Heinz May is available. Back to Haven Tavern. Yep, seems that only him so far. So, off we go. We save here. Map.
all right then.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Color. No, I don't care about the window.
It's you.
Ah, it's you. Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I've been thinking of the Ujif village. In some ways, there may be no better place for my son to finally rest. But I've been away for so long. Can't say if they'll still accept me. I'm practically a stranger now. Let's just go and see.
Yes.
Right then. I suppose I'll stop wasting time dithering and get myself ready. This place is just to the east of Martyr. The village is hidden, so I prefer the quiet and careful approach by carriage. I'll guide us. Alright.
In days gone by,
Hasn't changed a bit. Yes, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way.
Tadari.
Todari, it's me, Heinz May. I've returned, and I've something to discuss. I've known Tadari for a long time. You see, he's the leader of the village.
Just
Although I should warn you now that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air. I don't mind.
Got it.
That doesn't bother
my
me.
thanks.
Thank you for bearing with me. Highness May, is that you? You're looking grey in the ears, my friend. As if the years were any kinder to you, Tadari. I've heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who's this?
He is.
This is Phantom, a traveling companion of mine. He's standing in the torment of the throne. Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Wait, is that where you've come back to the village?
No.
No, I came to see the cemetery. I'm trying to find a place where my son can rest. Ah, your boy's gone on ahead then. He passed away before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. He loved running from the wind in his face. Surely I thought he liked the hill. I know it's not something the villagers would easily accept, but
Yes.
I see. Well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. But you know the cemetery is sacred to the village. I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. Would you allow me to take the urn? I imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, if not sympathy.
Please.
All right. Thank you.
Here.
I always used the train here when I was young. Look closely, and you'll see that this tree is riddled with claw marks. I know, because it was my claws that left them. Brings back memories. Of course, I've shaken the trees. I'd get a swarm of bugs coming down on my head, and of course I'd go whining to Tadari about it. Whining to Tadari about it. Adorable. So even you were a cute kid once, huh? Having trouble imagining it? The The villagers are here. They watch us from the shadows. If you focus and listen, you'll hear them too.
He didn't live voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? And now he wants his child buried here? The boy hasn't even born in the village.
Do you hear?
Not very welcoming. Sounds like you're not welcome here.
Well,
Exactly within my expectations then. If they decline, let's withdraw without a fuss.
Heisman.
I've explained the situation to the younger villagers. It seemed like nobody had any problems with giving your son a place here. Indeed? Thank you.
Master Tatari! The urn of bones is gone!
What? What is the meaning of this?
A fallen knight brings shame to the village. I hear a voice from somewhere.
Tadari was just too afraid to refuse him, that's all.
I can hear you, you know. I can hear your every word.
I'm sorry, Heinzmay. I cannot excuse the villagers' behavior. The villagers hasn't changed a bit. Still rejecting outsiders. Still shutting themselves away. Maybe I should have expected this. Left this place behind. I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf. And in that is my sole salvation.
I feel Heinz made profound sorrow and strong trust.
Damn. That is hard. That is very hard to deal with.
Hey, you can use another skill, Heinz made.
Shall I search the village entire? No stone unturned? Doubtless that the intrusion will only provoke further offense, but I haven't time to waste.
Apologize.
Yeah, my sincerest apologies. I shall take responsibility and find the urn. It is my duty as chief. Now, as one who would see justice done. There's an uneasy in the village. For today, I think it's best you would leave. Very well.
Seriously? Heinzmay and I return to the city in silence.
That's horrible.
Time marches on.
You better be ready next
The
time,
new
Heinzmay.
king draws nearer.
We're doing this.
Alright, so now in Mortis Day, let's go check the merchant again. Let's check.
Oh dear.
They're both ready. Okay,
All right then.
I mean, they're all 5, so. You know what? I'll do Alonso's.
Boy there.
but before we do that,
All right then.
alright, let's see. Fuck.
Let's
There we
go.
Greetings.
Welcome, my dear customer. Are you here to acquire a new accessory? I'll be sure to find something that's absolutely perfect for you. Let me think. Since it's Water Day, how about this archetypal ring? Mysterious ring of unknown origin. I can feel an ancient power emanate. So this is the ring, I've been told. Holy shit! 40,000?
Talk.
I can definitely tell that this is expensive for a reason. But again, I have no problems with money.
An ancient power? Do you think it's something to do with archetypes? By the way, you have 0.
Oh, yes, please. Archetypal ring. As suspected, you have excellent judgment, and it looks fantastic on you. Every day of the week, I'll be waiting for a new item. Again. Alright, let's check this out. This is the wrong one. There. Okay. A mysterious ring that responds to the shape of its wearer's soul. Increase archetype XP gained. I'm actually going to use that when I'm like over leveled and see how much that increase. So it should be very interesting now. Anyways, what I actually want to do is... I think I have enough, right? Yes, I don't think so. Get like the remaining ones. But I need Magla for that, so... I definitely want to give the Pugilist to him. Because then I get more skills. This one has like a lot of passives. So that could be something to look on. But either way, let's see. Just checking everything. Anyways, like I said, let's go to Alonso.
Let's go.
There you go. So go and take care with Alonso.
Oi! This bloody rain. Wonderful. Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? I've been waiting. Would you mind coming with me to see the landowner?
I'll go with you.
Thank you.
Great, my network already has the info. I'll send the final go-ahead. I'll ensure the landlord takes a certain little used path, so we won't be disturbed. Now the curtain rises. What? Also, what are you doing here? What are you planning? Have you heard? A little bird told me your daughter has a man she fancies. What was his name again? Oh, right. Cuculus. Did you say your goodbyes to her before you left? Or had she gone out somewhere?
You bastard!
What have you done to my daughter, you cur? What happens to your precious daughter depends on you. Tell your guards to give us a little space.
Now!
What you after? More life? If you're offering it, sure. But there's something I want more. Tell me, where do your desires truly lie? My desires? What the hell are you getting at? To get into your purse strings, I had to use everything at my disposal to look into you. What I found was rather discomforting. Allegedly, you've committed several atrocities in various villages, yet many villagers still respect you. I assume you used money or forced to make them submit, but I was wrong. Perhaps you have hidden your true intentions this whole time. Explain yourself. It's definitely giving me the whole his method. Alonso's method right now is definitely like Persona 5. I guess it's like a direct reference to it. So that's cute. That's definitely cute. I mean, he does specifically like it's slapped all around it that he is in itself a Persona 5 reference. She's 5 years younger than me, yes? She's quite lovely when she smiles, just like her mother. With such a beautiful little family at stake, you have no choice but to obey what your conspirators told you behind the closed doors. Right. You were a beloved father, an upstanding man, and they noticed. They fed you lies and flattery in turn. One moment you're praised, the next threatened. And before you knew it, you've fallen in line with the oppressors of the weak. And you can't break free. It's rather pitiful tale, don't you think?
Silence!
What do you know? How could you possibly understand the depravity that taints this world? I have 3 daughters.
Those bastards, they...
Tell me.
Don't you wish you could end this ruse? I've quit long ago if I could have. I don't want to be stolen from any longer. I haven't the power to change a single thing.
Ridiculous.
That sounds awfully familiar, doesn't it? Where have I heard those words before? First I'm hearing them. It's a common phrase.
Well,
From yourself.
sure.
I believe you said them, Alonso. Oh, you remember. Well, that's all in the past now. And if I hadn't met you, I would have surely ended up just like him.
Moving on.
Well, I've learned that what I wanted to know. Now then, good sir, would you like a chance at redemption? I'll set your daughter free, and I'll even help you atone for your sins, so long as you agree to my terms and cooperate with me. Fine, I accept your offer. You have my word. You hear that? Alright then, it's time for the big reveal. I haven't done anything to your daughter. Actually, I never even met her.
Hey.
Do you understand why I told you that loud of rubbish, don't you? I took a gamble on you, on what you truly desire. Wow. Well, that's one mountain climbed. I predicted correctly and won my bet. Our bet, you mean? Hold on, that should be our bet, right? Oh my, I can't tell if you're the daring or the dauntless type. I must admit it's quite charming. That's what I like most about you. In hindsight, I've always run away when things take a turn for the worst. Even when I tried to die, it was to escape my sins. But you've helped me figure out what I ought to do. Something only I can do. Yes, I am a liar and a cheat. Yet I hate those who lie and cheat. I hate the very framework of a world that make me become the deceiver I am. What lies ahead will be the great common Alonso's work of a lifetime.
Remember your vow.
For this new king, who would change this cesspit into a never-before-seen utopia, I'll pull the wool over the world's eyes and take it for myself. What Alonso's words mean isn't clear, but I can see this steadfast resolution in his eyes. He's decided to place his absolute trust in me. Nice.
I will live to my fullest potential.
Sweet. I'm sure you're dying to know what I have planned, but just bear with me for now. When we next meet, I'll unveil everything in spectacular fashion. Be sure you won't delay, but for now, farewell. That's nice. I mean, we still have time, so. Back to Briarhaven Tavern.
Alright.
Tower. Alright, so nobody should be available, so this could be a perfect moment for us to increase our royal virtue. And there's wisdom here, so let's do that.
Well, what do you want to do?
This door is unlocked, but I bet we could climb up from inside. Don't you think the view would be incredible from up there? If you gaze out at the other people below and the ocean beyond, who knows what we'll discover? If I gaze out at the scenery from here, my wisdom should broaden. How about a bit of a break? Just like in the scenery. It settles then. Let's find a spot with a better view. Made it! And what a view it is!
Oh, yeah?
Briarhaven is so unusual, isn't it? I don't mean just the open-minded culture. Those floating water spheres really make an impression. The seawater's not frozen up there, and it's not like it's in some kind of transparent container either. Apparently it has to do with the magma crystals on the seafloor, and if you get too close, they can pull or push you in random directions. I'm only telling you what I've heard, so I couldn't say for certain. Doesn't it kind of make you want to touch them? I want to go inside. It'd be fun to go inside, I bet. Yeah, running around in there in one of those does seem like it'd be pretty nice. Oh, but I suppose you need to breathe, huh? If you were stuck in there, yikes. Calico and I had a good talk as we gazed out in the scenery. I feel like my listeners brought in.
Alright.
I think it should be enough. No, oh wow, that's gonna take forever. Calico and I headed back, discussing the scenery and city folk we passed along the way.
Gang, give me more books. I need more books to read.
King draws nearer.
Give me books. I need books.
Well then.
Alright, so Barnon should be ready.
Well met, eh?
I don't think I can continue on for now. I'm not sure why she's not ready. Again, she could be ready like next time, so. Oh, I don't think Kokomo would have much to say given my current wisdom. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so
I
don't know what to do.
okay, I don't think Mario would have much to say given my current tolerance. I see. Okay, so most of the time can even tell me if they're ready or not. Okay, so wisdom will be Hulkenberg. So if I increase wisdom, that she's more than ready. Stroll, we have a quest that, or it's more than ready, so we might actually do that. For now, let's go to Bardon. Get him at 6 at least.
I myself.
What to do? We should talk. Open your mind. Well, we have 5 days left.
You've come.
Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. Personally, sorry for Katie. I'd rather be beside myself at the moment.
What's wrong?
Aye.
Oh, they had another vote for governor. Should be announcing the results any minute. Wanna go take a listen? And now you behold the results. I'll admit, it was closer than I expected. But regardless, henceforth I shall rule instead of you, Bardon. Impossible! There can't be that many people who support the likes of you.
Unscrupulous.
You bribed in the rotors. Or you rigged the vote. You're too much of a coward to act honest.
Well, you see.
There's no foul play to be had here, Bardon. We had the whole thing under close watch, and there was nothing suspicious about it.
It's absurd.
It can't be. You must have missed something. And for all we know, Gertrude's lackeys are afoot. Your behavior is scaring people.
And look.
Pardon, relax. The expression on your face is going to scare people.
Pardon, you doubt even me now? This is pitiful to watch, Pardon. You need to accept the truth.
Seriously.
Ordinary men with delusion of heroism are not fit to rule. You are at fault for all that has happened. Can I step in and have a say in this? But you all supported me. That's why I became governor. That's why I poured my blood, sweat and tears into it.
But please.
And now you're all looking at me like I'm scum. I was protecting you. I was acting for the common good.
How can it be?
You asked me to protect you and I fall short on one wee thing. And then it's all whispers behind my back. Who among you cares about the town?
Fine, have it your way. Will of the people, Gatrux can protect you now. Shouting insults and then running away. A shirker of responsibility to the very end. Well, no matter. Good riddance. Now here's how I will handle security. Lord Barden! There's a giant sandworm! Where's Sir Barden? I must report to him as soon as possible.
Please, let's not lose our heads.
About that, reports are to go to Lord Grotix henceforth. But what's the matter? A giant sandworm nest has been spotted, and a worm is now approaching. Sir Barden said to report anything like this right away.
Oh no. Oh no.
A giant sandworm? Sir Gatrix, what do we do?
What?
Calm down. We have defense barriers. Yes, the ones he built with your taxes. And besides, a giant sandworm wouldn't come here, would it? Well, we thought it would, but
You mean to keep going?
Barden only had you looking for Nest, so he would have had an excuse to collect taxes for defense. It was all part of his deceit. You understand me? Nothing is happening. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Hey.
Is there a giant summer coming?
We had better go to him. No, it's you. What in the world should I do? Now that I've been ousted. Now that I've... Come on, Bardan. There's a giant sandworm. You say it's a giant sandworm coming here? I bet it's a human too, isn't it? Those defense barriers won't stand a chance against a human. But there's nothing I can do now. I'm not the governor anymore. There's something you can do. Won't you abandon them? The children are afraid. The children are afraid. Are scared. And they should be if a human strikes.
True.
But first things first. I don't want to see the town fall into chaos. Have the guards declared it was a false alarm. While they do that, I'll exterminate the beastie myself. Whatever needs to be done, I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
The truth be told, against a human, I don't stand a chance. Here, I'll pull aside my pride and ask you to help me, Phantom. Please.
Of course. Of course, I'll help you.
Phantom, I'm forever in your debt.
I see.
But hey, think of the nonsense I was just saying, pretending I couldn't do anything. Why, you don't need to be a governor to protect people.
Feel Barden's unshakable resolve and his deep faith in me. There we go.
I shall bar his meddling with Martira.
How does the turn cost? I was switching with a reserve member during squad battle.
I'm glad I know there's a function about that.
Is that right then?
We should be able to get there quickly if you're with your gauntlet runner. I'm going to investigate the location, so I hope you'll come back another day.
This one's important.
So obviously this one increases courage. I won't do
Thank
this
you.
now. Much thanks to you, Phantom. Let's send the monster back to hell it came from.
Back to Brighthaven Tavern.
How you feeling?
Wonderful.
Alright, let's see. Let's see.
Wonderful.
No. Right. So what's wrong with the Hindsbane?
The truth is,
There's something I must tell the captain.
Hindsbane comes to mind. I don't know if they'll talk to me right now though. Huh. I guess they're not available. Curious. Let's check it. Let's go with our wisdom now.
So,
Let's take the scenery.
Made it. What's... And what a view it is. Heaven's pretty unique, huh? And I don't just mean the sights. It's more open and inviting than other places we've been. It just feels like fun. Growing up in the forest, the sea breeze and the smell of the ocean kind of threw me off at first. But I've really come around it. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to live by the sea. Listening to the waves and the hustle and bustle of a port. I feel like I could watch the ocean from here forever. Like the ocean much, not much. Forever would be boring. Like the ocean that much. You like the ocean that much? I said like 3 times. I apologize. It's more like looking at it feels serene in a way that something man-made doesn't. You can build a port or a ship, but you can't manufacture an ocean, right? It doesn't belong to anyone. I like that about it.
That's a nice way of viewing it. Oh, it's definitely gonna take so a while. Alright. Let's hope that nobody else is available. I won't do Bardon. You won yet. Maybe we can do it later. We'll see.
Look at
Oh,
this.
Bardon. Thank you. Balm of Life. Thank you.
Well then.
Alright, so nobody's available. Good. We'll
Alright.
take on Stroll. So let's go to the
Where to?
Grand Trad,
Let's go.
to the Cathedral. Do this one quickly. Should be 4 days left, so we're getting close to the day, so. Sir, I got enough imagination to tell you the story so you can believe it.
And what do you want?
Did this fish stink? Thanks for our overwhelming imagination. I was able to choose words that convinced the merchant I have no ill intent. Ah, how interesting. Yes, they did indeed stink. The Count would often buy fish for himself and then show up to our meetings with them in hand. Amusing as it was, I worried about how he would keep them fresh. And that stirs some memories. The Count of Halia that I remember was a magnanimous man. He was genuinely kind to all he met.
Business is done.
Perhaps I should have learned from his example. Very well, tell me your story and I will listen. I see, you must forgive my suspicion. You truly are a friend of his son, aren't you? I do apologize, but surely you understand my caution. Word of his lost inheritance has spread, and con men have tried every trick in the book to claim
I
it.
do appreciate your
I have indeed
assistance.
been entrusted with the inheritance always meant for the Count's son. Please give him that message. The rest are details I'd prefer to share with him directly. Please bring him with you when you're able. If I'm the person who was entrusted with the Count's inheritance, I should let Stroll know immediately.
Alright.
Take me there. Now.
Go.
I mean, Stroll is 7 as well, so we're getting that close to finishing some. I wish Gaga could get it up a bit as well. But Gaga, I guess she goes by story-wise, so we can definitely say we're halfway, I guess. So Stroll will be 6, so that will down to Hulkenberg almost finishing, Murray as well, Alonso and Bardon, even Brigida. So we have some of them almost to be finished. Nuris, I guess, during the game until we get like new dungeons to find the relic, he'll be up as well. Heinz May, but we definitely gonna have to keep, getting our Royal Virtues. I mean, I'll have other 3s to deal with, so let's see how that's gonna be. Alright, Stroll, let's do this. Hey, what you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? The version that Stroll father entrusted with his inheritance mentioned he wants to talk to us. Perhaps you should go talk to him with Stroll.
What do you think?
And unlock finding leads in the entrance matter. Find the man holding it for you.
Huh?
Have you? You must take me. You must take him. You must take me to him so we can talk. Can't believe I started there. Holy shit. It's nice to finally meet you. Well, we have met, but you were just a babe in your mother's arms. Funny how much you've come to resemble them both. Your father and I did charity work, providing aid to the downtrodden. It was hardly lucrative, but I was quite taken by his charisma. He did charity work in the capital. Hardly knew his business here, to be honest. My connections to your father is utterly what led him to entrust your family fortune to my guardianship. I'm pleased to finally put it in your rightful hands.
No.
I don't mean to pry, but have you decided what you'll do with it?
That is...
I had thought to use it to rebuild our houses, but to hear my father use his fortune to help people, I admit I'm having second thoughts. The refugees of Halia are struggling to survive without permanent housing, and knowing this, I would have put these funds to the needs of my house. It would take tremendous time and money to restore our territory. I wouldn't be able to tend to the hardships for many seasons to come. You're truly a strolled lad, right down to your father's strength and character. If I might be so bold, allow me to present you with an option. When you work thusly, you purchase a parcel of land from your pick of the gentry. Many are in desperate need of coin and would easily part with estates they cannot sustain. You could then offer this land to your people to build upon. Would that not give the solace?
True.
I see the wisdom in it, but I can't imagine finding such an ideal expanse in such short order. If it's the negotiations you are concerned about, that is where I come in.
Quite.
Perhaps you've heard the name of Lord Hydron, best known for his piety. He is very well versed in such matters. Lord Hydron? Sorry, did you say Lord Hydron? So you do know him. Well, I can appreciate why you'd recoil from him. But for such an occasion as this, he would be a potent ally. I dare say he would be precisely the savior you need to realize your ideals.
My ideals.
My ideals, you say?
Yes.
I apologize. I'm just caught off guard by how quickly these tides change. I gladly accept your generous offer to aid me in negotiations. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience.
No.
Words I've heard my mother and father say often. They practically bludged on me with it.
Wise words to live by. It instills you with wise words.
Only now I do see that. Back then I couldn't appreciate it. If I can procure new land, and all those people could return to some semblance of their lives they were forced to abandon, they could go back to a time at peace before the humans attacked.
Just...
You have no small role to play here. You know that, don't you? If treachery claims the throne, this whole country will fall to ruin. And I'll have no hope of saving the people of Gahalia, let alone realizing my ideals.
Hey.
In other words, the future of many depends on our fight. Our hopes lie with you, Captain.
Zen strolls deep-seated trust and newfound resolve. Look at that.
Whatever burdens you carry, I'll carry them too.
Nice.
Thank you.
I owe you my thanks for discovering the man safeguarding the inheritance. It was surely no easy feat to find him.
You're a lifesaver.
I'm getting increased tolerance. That's what we're talking about.
That reminds me.
If you don't mind me asking, did you hear anything else about my father in the search?
He was a man of virtue. He loved his son. Only that he loved his son to the ends of the world.
Come off it. We've gone a bit over the top with that one. Were my father in the same position I am now, I wonder what he would do. I returned to the others with Straw, who was still deep in thought. This should be interesting either way. Alright, so I'm assuming that nobody else is available. So, until I get any of my royal virtues up, that's when I could possibly do something. So, I don't think the Colosseum is open right now. Or is it? Is it? Shut up. The Colosseum is open right now. I don't think I'm gonna focus on doing courage right now, unless the game forces me to do that. So I'm gonna do a royal virtue right now. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna end the episode right here. Just that way. Next episode we finish up the last days and we go continue on through Lori. Let's do this.
So.
Well, it's quite a city, huh? The ocean's right there, so I'm sure there's a lot of fish to catch. The number of dishes you can make out of fish seems practically endless. I wonder if that's why the Thames is always so packed. Still, though, I can't believe people eat fish raw. I guess that's just how confident they are in the freshness. What do you think of the cuisine here? Yeah, it's delicious. Whoa, Hulkenberg is really rubbing off on you, huh? It's living on the road like this going to make us more and more like each other? Does that mean sooner or later I'll start liking... Bleh!
Alright.
Oh, just a bit more. Well, if the next things is legit nobody else is available, then I'll just continue on. I'll continue on this episode by just, fully go on royal virtues, because that's the only thing I can do right now.
Well then.
Alright, so,
Alright.
yeah, Barda, I guess I need to do the quest. Not now. Alright,
Alright.
let's see, pressing everything, except the one that I need to. So, I need tolerance up, getting towards halfway, so I might as well finish my wisdom.
This. So.
Let's settle this.
No matter how many times I come, it's still beautiful. Living on the road is tough, but these protecting views make it all worth it.
Okay, that's
Now
it.
then.
Nothing more we can do here. There we go! Wisdom 4, Erudite.
Wisdom.
Wisdom, 'tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire true sovereignty, fill thyself with this knowledge to discern truth from falsehood. Our conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
Awesome. I got up quick, so I think we're doing fine. So that means that Hulkenberg is more than ready. Next time. So I'm gonna take that off for now. No. So what I'm gonna do is go with tolerance, and I might as well just go on full on
So.
royal virtues now that there's perfect opportunity. So this is imagination. Where is
All right,
tolerance? I don't see tolerance. Tolerance is up here.
Gone clammy all over. What am I gonna do? Grand, isn't it?
Tolerance.
You there.
Do you know what lies beyond these waters? The island, the homeland of the mystery. As someone born from its shores. I've always longed for it.
What's there?
In truth, I do not know. I can only yearn from it from the outside. When we are on the mainland here, we are nothing but pagans. Do you understand what I mean? If you are interested, I would speak.
Understanding different cultures and points of views may raise my my tolerance. I'll listen.
Then it's decided. Shall we head elsewhere? Pagan, of course, we did not choose the name willingly for ourselves. Our religion is simply not the one the state endorses. The Sanctus Church and the other tribes are painfully close-minded. They reject us and wish only that we would disappear from their country. You don't have a very good impression of the other tribes, do you?
You see.
Is the feeling not mutual? People of any tribe reject cultures different from their own. It is not only a matter of religion. Each tribe has its own unique customs, do they not? And to members of other tribes, those customs are incomprehensible and off-putting.
Such
What
as
kind of...
these sorts of customs.
Let me think. Have you heard of the Ujif custom of cremation? The Ujif tribe burn the bodies of their dead and keep the fragment of bones that remain in an urn. For people like the Sanctus, for whom burial is the norm, and even for us Musri, the true meaning of such a ritual is impossible to grasp. For the Musri tribe, rather than cremation, we have only our religion. And when others could not comprehend that, thus we became pagan. As long as the state religion exists, we will never be accepted. Our teachings, our culture, our dignity, none of it. In one sense, that is the island's reason for existence. This country is full of those who would reject our very being after all. And so in order to remain steadfast and protect our faith and our gods, we need that island to act as our support.
Learn from the pagan faith that by improving my understanding of cultures, my tolerance has increased.
Alright.
No, this is gonna be a long way for tolerance.
You are not cruel to me, not like the others.
That's what we are. Well,
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
I hear a voice.
I decided I must put an end to.
Okay. Judging that.
Stroll, for God's sake, you eat swell. We only have 2 days left, so I might as well do the next episode. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this. That was actually kind of cool. We got most of the stuff done. We have Hulkenberg and Stroll next to finish up. Maybe we can finish it up to at least to rank 8. That way we can just, you know, take them for a rest and focus on other characters, because the less bonds we have left, the better for us we can manage with. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We've done pretty much. Like, we almost finished some of them, so who knows? But obviously next episode, we're obviously going to finish the remaining days, and then after that, what we're going to be doing is obviously going to Louis Cerise to try to get the formula. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll definitely see you guys until the next episode. But until then, peace out.